we're going to discuss the characteristics and requirements of effective healthcare disinfectants. So with so many disinfectant products available on the market, how do we choose the most optimum product for effective disinfection of an environment of care? That's where we work. As the director and manager of this department, and with you all as my team, we're charged with the responsibility of providing and maintaining a clean and aseptic environment of care for our patients. That's what we do every day. So for a preview of our main ideas, we're going to discuss briefly about chemicals used in the disinfection process. And these main ideas include the definitions, the approval process, and the characteristics of these chemicals. So let's discuss how we define hospital-grade disinfectants. Definitions are important, and in this business we want to make sure we're using the right vocabulary. For instance, outside at home we talk about germs, we talk about microbes, but we want to be more specific here. We're talking about viruses, we're talking about molds, and we're talking about bacteria. So what is a hospital-grade disinfectant? There's high level, intermediate level, and low level. We deal with all of them. Primarily in this department, for cleaning surfaces, it is intermediate. A low-level disinfectant is your household goods, 409, anything like that. That doesn't meet the criteria to work in a hospital, so that's a low-level disinfectant. A high-level disinfectant is what's used in sterile processing department. That's the chemicals used to disinfect and clean usually metallic instruments that are used inside the human body. Okay, so for the scope of what we do, we're using surface cleaners and surface disinfectants. Before we put our chemicals to use, we must meet specific criteria and ensure safety, prove effectiveness, and establish quality controls. We do that through an approvals process. This begins with the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency. The EPA will run a gauntlet of tests on these chemicals to make sure they're safe to use in a hospital. And if that's successfully accomplished, it assigns an EPA number that you can find on all of your chemicals. After it passes that, we have to bring it into the hospital, and it's subject to a review by the Infection Control Committee. On this committee, we take this chemical and we verify all the information on the safety data sheet. And we also verify that it's approved by the EPA. That completes the approval process, and then we bring it in for use. So what characteristics make our products effective to ensure our confidence in providing a clean, aseptic environment for our patients? Hospital-grade intermediate level disinfectants are chemical products with very specific functions. These chemical processes, unique properties, and formulas intended to be effective only under specific conditions: temperature, dilution rates, and surface parameters. The two main components of an effective hospital-level disinfectant are kill claim and dwell time. We use these interchangeably. The kill claim is the claim of that product that kills by name a list of bacteria, viruses, spores, and molds. Okay, so the other part of that, the dwell time, is brought into the mix because we need to make sure that product sits on a surface for a specified amount of time to meet that kill claim. So knowing what we've discussed, we can be confident that we're meeting quality standards and delivering an effective service. So in review of our main points, we spoke briefly about definitions, approvals and safety, and disinfectant characteristics. Infection control matters to everyone and has an important role in our everyday lives. The next time you or a loved one seek medical care, know that much is happening behind the scenes to ensure that no harm is done and that care is delivered in a safe, clean environment. Okay, great. Thank you.